June 15th, 2025, Eastern Oregon. The day began like any other, with the first rays of sunlight stretching across the vast open land. The high desert was quiet, the air crisp, and the world seemed at peace. Just another Tuesday, until the world changed. People went about their routines, unaware that everything was about to shift. The sun rose over the high desert, but beneath the calm, a low, resonant hum began to vibrate through the ground. It was subtle at first, almost easy to dismiss as imagination. It wasn't an earthquake or eruption. The land remained still, with no visible signs of upheaval. It was a sound, deep, primal, and everywhere at once. Windows rattled in burns, the glass trembling as if in anticipation. Ranchers miles away felt it in their bones. The sensation was impossible to ignore, a vibration that seemed to reach into the core of every living thing. The earth seemed to speak, and its first word was terrifying. The ground itself felt alive, as if trying to communicate. For hours, the hum persisted, growing stronger, a force that shook the land and the people. Water trembled in glasses, and the air seemed to pulse with energy. Dust swirled into geometric patterns, as if drawn by invisible hands. The shapes were mesmerizing, almost mathematical in their precision. Livestock panicked and broke free, stampeding across fields in a frenzy of fear. Fences splintered, and chaos spread through the ranches. The natural world was reacting to something humans couldn't explain. Birds took flight in great flocks, and wild animals fled into the forests, driven by instinct. By nightfall, the story hit national news. The Oregon hum. Reporters scrambled for answers, but none were found. But this was no ordinary mystery. The fear in people's eyes was unmistakable, and speculation ran rampant. Across 50 miles, the ground vibrated at a steady, unnatural frequency. The phenomenon was too widespread to be a local event. Seismographs showed a rhythmic pulse, not matching any known geological event. The readings were unlike anything scientists had ever seen. It felt less like nature, more like a broadcast. Radios picked up the hum, amplifying the sense of unease. A message was being sent from deep within the earth. Geologists were baffled, their instruments unable to decipher the source. Theories ran wild. Military test, geological anomaly, something else? No explanation seemed to fit the facts. The hum was too steady, too deliberate. It felt intentional, as if the planet itself was trying to get our attention. People gathered outside, united by fear and awe. Neighbors who had never spoken before stood together, listening to the land. The landscape had found a voice, and it was impossible to ignore. Every ear strained for meaning in the endless hum. The world was forced to listen, ready or not. News spread across continents, and Oregon became the center of a global mystery. The Oregon wilderness was no longer silent. Even the most remote places felt the tremor, the message echoing everywhere. Something immense was stirring beneath our feet. The ground itself seemed to breathe, hinting at secrets long buried. And we had no idea what it wanted. The world waited, breath held, for the Earth's next word. The hum was just the beginning. It was a low, persistent vibration that seemed to rise from the Earth itself, unsettling wildlife and sending ripples of unease through the nearby towns. No one could pinpoint its source, but everyone felt it. A strange, almost sentient presence lurking beneath the forest floor. 3 days later, the real discovery emerged, drawing the attention of the world's media and the brightest scientific minds. The forest, once silent and forgotten, became the epicenter of a global mystery. A U.S. Geological Survey team, led by the renowned Dr. Eris Thorne, zeroed in on the epicenter deep within Malheur National Forest. Their mission? To uncover the source of the anomaly that had shaken the region. Their equipment revealed the impossible, a massive, perfectly symmetrical disk, buried 200 feet underground. The data was so precise, so unnatural, that even the most skeptical scientists were left speechless. It wasn't natural. The radar showed sharp angles, smooth surfaces, an object a mile wide, made of unknown, ultra-dense material. Its geometry defied all known geological processes, hinting at a technology far beyond human capability. The scientific community reeled. This wasn't geology, it was technology. The implications were staggering. Had something been buried here waiting to be found? The object's energy field had triggered the hum, as if something had switched it on. Instruments registered a surge of power, a pulse that seemed to echo through the very bedrock. The team decided to drill, desperate for answers. Every hour brought new questions, and the world watched as the operation unfolded in real time. The drill met incredible resistance. Only experimental lasers, borrowed from classified military projects, could breach the shell. The material was unlike anything on Earth, impenetrable, ancient, and impossibly strong. When they finally broke through, the hum stopped. Silence fell, heavy and absolute, as if the forest itself was holding its breath. Then, a new signal began, a complex repeating radio wave broadcasting from the Earth into space. The pattern was unmistakably artificial, a message sent out into the cosmos. The world was no longer just listening. Now, it was transmitting. Panic and disbelief spread as people realized humanity might not be alone. Theories exploded. Alien artifact, ancient machine, warning beacon. Every possibility was more terrifying than the last. The object was too deep, too perfect, too old for any human hand. Its presence rewrote everything we thought we knew about our planet's history. The discovery was kept secret, but rumors leaked. Whispers of cover-ups and government conspiracies spread like wildfire online. Scientists realized this was not a geological event, but an encounter with something far beyond our understanding. The data pointed to intelligence, intention, and a purpose we could only guess at. The Oregon anomaly had awakened. Its presence cast a shadow over the world, igniting both fear and wonder. The forest above became a fortress of secrecy. Military patrols, fences, and warning signs kept the curious at bay, but nothing could contain the growing sense of dread. The world's attention locked on Oregon. Every nation wanted answers, and every eye was fixed on the unfolding mystery. The question was no longer what it was, but what it would do next. Humanity stood on the edge of the unknown, waiting for the next move. Humanity had found a buried titan and triggered its signal. The countdown had begun, and the world could only watch, breathless, as history was rewritten beneath the Oregon pines. Malheur National Forest, rugged, remote, and now infamous. For millennia, its wild expanse hid the impossible beneath ancient soil. Local Paiute legends spoke of earth spirits and sleeping powers. Now, those stories seem less like myth. The forest's isolation is gone, replaced by military cordons and scientific camps. The world's eyes are on Malheur, where the silence has been shattered by a secret too big to contain. The Oregon anomaly is unlike anything ever encountered in human history. Hidden deep within the vast mist-shrouded forests of Oregon, it has remained undisturbed for millennia, waiting to be uncovered. At its heart lies a mile-wide, perfectly manufactured disk, forged from a material unknown to science, one that predates all known human civilization by thousands of years, if not more. This is no meteorite, nor a quirk of geology. It's not a natural formation at all. It's advanced technology, far beyond anything we've ever seen. Someone, or perhaps something not of this earth, built it with purpose and precision. The implications are staggering. This discovery suggests we are not alone in the universe, and perhaps we never have been. Now, the object emits a structured, repeating mathematical signal. Clear, undeniable evidence of intelligence at work, reaching out across the void. Cryptographers and linguists from around the globe are working tirelessly, but the message remains a mystery. Its complexity is beyond anything we can currently decipher. Is it a warning, a map, a call for help, or something else entirely? No one knows for sure, and the uncertainty only deepens the mystery. This discovery forces us to question everything about our place in the universe, and what it truly means to be human. This isn't a distant exoplanet or a far-off galaxy. The anomaly is right here, beneath our feet, hidden in the familiar soil of our own world. Our history may contain a hidden chapter, one we were never meant to read, one that could change everything we thought we knew about our origins. The Oregon anomaly is not just a scientific curiosity, it's an existential threat, a revelation that challenges the very foundation of our understanding of the world. Nothing like this has ever happened before, but echoes of the anomaly haunt our past. The Tunguska event, ancient UAP sightings, and legends of sky gods now seem less like fantasy. Myths from India's Vimanas to Sumer's Anunnaki are being re-examined as possible distorted memories of ancient contact. The anomaly is a key, unlocking a new interpretation of history. It suggests we may have been visited, guided, or watched for millennia. Humanity's role is suddenly uncertain. Are we actors or just witnesses? The discovery is a warning. We are not alone, and the other intelligence has always been here. Now, for reasons unknown, it has awakened. The Oregon discovery sent shockwaves worldwide. Markets crashed, governments scrambled, and religions reeled. The world united in fear, but also in confusion and rivalry. Who controls the site? Who decides what happens next? Tensions rise as nations vie for access. The anomaly has exposed humanity's fragility and forced us to confront our own divisions. Reactions to the anomaly are chaos, scientific awe, public fear, official caution. Dr. Thorne, exhausted, admits, "Everything we knew is obsolete. We're in uncharted territory." Locals in Burns, Oregon, live in surreal anxiety, their quiet town now a media circus. "You hear that hum and it changes you," says one rancher. "Now we know there's something old and big down there." Media frenzy fuels panic, with wild theories and constant speculation. Governments urge calm, but leaked memos reveal deep fear and contingency plans. The official line is scientific inquiry. The reality is dread. Leaders worldwide face a terrifying question: what if we're not the most powerful intelligence on Earth? The anomaly has shattered certainty. The world is left to wonder and worry. The world waits in tense silence. The hum is gone, but the radio signal continues, relentless and mysterious. Scientists race to decode it, knowing the fate of humanity may depend on their success. Life has changed. The anomaly dominates every conversation and thought. Our old problems seem small beside this ancient mystery. People look to the sky with dread and to the ground with suspicion. We have knocked on a door we never knew existed. Now we wait to see who or what answers. The Oregon anomaly has changed everything. We are no longer alone, and our planet is not just ours. The future is uncertain. Deciphering the signal is humanity's top priority. Is it a warning, an invitation, or something worse? The object's purpose is unknown, and the risks of further exploration are immense. Every decision carries consequences for the entire planet. For now, we wait, listen, and try to understand. The age of innocence is over. The age of the anomaly has begun. The world holds its breath, standing on the edge of the unknown.